What's good? What's good? This is Steak of the podcast. Hey, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Hey, I appreciate all the love and support de toda mi gente. I hope you're doing good, taking care of yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, financially. Wherever you're at in your life, I hope you're taking care of yourself, man. It's getting kind of cold outside, so you got to take your vitamins, eat your vegetables, eat your fruit. And every once in a while, man, you could break the code and eat you whatever you want, man. Because sometimes, man, you be getting through them days and you're like, man, I can't deal with today. And then what I go run to is food, man, respectfully. Even though I hit the treadmill by 4, 5, 6 miles, I'm still eating like garbage at times. But hey, don't judge me, man. Hey, I'm just trying to live my best life. I've always wondered, at what age would I retire? And if I decide to retire, would I be satisfied with my life? And would I continue working, or do I get bored? What would I do? Because, I come from a background that Latinos, Latinos don't like to retire. Latinos, we work until we dead, pretty much, man. I knew a few family members that continue working in the late 80s, 90s. They're not healthy, but they continue working. So I've always wondered, if I retire, would I be the first generation to retire at the age of 50? Let's just say minimum 50. And would I go back to work? Because I'll be like, man, this ain't what that is, man. I'm kind of a little bored, you know what I mean? It depends on what you're doing, right? I ask my mom all the time, I say, Mom, you ready to retire? She like, no, mijo, I'm going to keep working, Tengo que trabajar, tengo que pegarle duro. I'm like, Mama, but you got to retire. Mama, you got, She's like, no, I don't. You know what I mean? So some people, especially Latinos, we don't like to retire. And you probably like, get to the point. Hey, look. All I'm saying is this, man. Whenever you feel like retirement, have a plan in motion. Because, sometimes life can get a little bit boring, you know what I mean? But I'm questioning the UFC right now, right? Word around the streets is that Tyron Woodley and Jorge Masvidal want to get back to the UFC. From my understanding, both of them retired from the UFC. And I got a feeling, I feel this in my heart, in my gut, that the reason why Dana White don't want him back in the UFC is because they decided to go to boxing. They went against they got the ops out there, and Dana White's like, okay, y'all want to leave the UFC. We built y'all to where y'all at, and now y'all want to go box, especially go box Jake Paul and get knocked out, get flatline like that. Tyron Woodley, you got embarrassed in boxing. And then, respectfully, you were saying he was just a YouTuber because, Ben, you know the story, man. I don't even want to jump into it, But I'm just trying to figure out, Dana White, is that the reason why you don't want these two guys back? Because I like Jorge Masvidal, I'm a fan. I've always been a fan of Jorge Masvidal. He's always been the underdog, even though I lost a lot of money for betting on this guy. Respectfully, I lost a lot of money, man. Let's not count the numbers, because that's kind of embarrassing. You don't want to talk about betting, Jorge Masvidal has not won a fight that I bet. Like, he gonna win that one. He lost. He gonna win that one. Hijo de su otra vez, man. I really thought he was gonna get his revenge with Kobe, but we saw how that got played out, right? He didn't end very well for Jorge Masvidal. But long story short, Dana White don't want these guys back. And I'm thinking to myself, like, make them two fight each other, man. Come on, give us something. There's some fights for these guys, man. They know how to, move the needle and always like say something, and you be like, yeah, I'm gonna watch them. For some dumb reason, my money's on Jorge Masvidal and Tyron Woodley, and I lose every single damn time. But that's not here or there. But you know who they're allowing to come back? Cowboy Cerrone. He's coming back for 2 fights. Cowboy Cerrone has not won a fight in a very long time. He doesn't look like he wants to be in there half of the time. There was a point in his career that he said he lost love for the fighting game. And I'm telling myself, why are you doing this then? So when I think about somebody retiring, I'm like, that's what I say. I'll go back to that. Do you just get bored and want to come back to get punched in the face? Or is it because the money running a little dry? There's a storm coming, Because I don't get it. Like, there should be no reason why we got Cowboy Cerrone coming back, and he really never was the type of person that'd be like, oh, yeah, I can't wait to watch Cowboy Cerrone. I never been that type of guy. I always been like, yeah, he about to fight, cool, you know, but I ain't gonna stop what I'm doing just to go watch him fight. Now, you put Jorge Masvidal on the card, that's a different conversation, right? You put Tyron Woodley on the card, yeah, I'm gonna be like, okay, cool. But I think them two guys right now, man, because even there's an interview with Tyron Woodley saying that he was getting paid the same amount as Donald, whatever, Cerrone. He was getting paid much as Cowboy Cerrone when he was the champion. Bro, if that's not favoritism, I don't know what is. Because at that moment, I'm telling myself, how is the champ getting paid the same amount from a guy that has never been a champion and never will be a champion? And he doesn't bring those kind of, he don't bring the masses, man. The only reason why Cowboy Cerrone is even in that conversation to the pay-per-view numbers is because he fought Conor McGregor. And when he fought Conor McGregor, what happened? I seen no mas. It was seconds, bro. It was like minutes. That was a done deal. And Cowboy Cerrone was not even in the fight, man. So my thing is this. What are we doing here, UFC? Because UFC is not popping like it is. It is getting boring. And I'm about to go watch boxing more than anything because UFC ain't doing them numbers like that, man. They don't have a superstar. All the superstars are pretty much gone. And, man, put Jorge Masvidal on the card, man. See what that does. Put Tyron Woodley on the card. You never know. They might get that W. You know, that be the time that I don't bet again. I bet my money is on Jorge and Woodley. And then I know where they win. I'll be like, so I knew I should have put at least $100 on something, man. But those two fighters need to come back. That Cowboy Cerrone, ain't nobody trying to watch that fight. Who you gonna put him against? Tony Ferguson? Yeah. Whoever loses gotta retire. Respectfully, both of them gotta give it up. But Jorge Masvidal, man, he looked all right when he went into the boxing. Woodley looked all right, until he got knocked out flatline and looked like he wasn't getting up for a couple of days. But that's what I feel right now, man. Me personally, I feel like UFC is playing this number game and y'all picking the wrong one to come back, man. I do not want to watch Cowboy Cerrone. Respect to Cowboy Cerrone, he did his thing when he was doing his thing. But right now, at this moment, the last time he won, I don't even remember and I don't really care. I know that Jorge Masvidal last fight at UFC, he lost to Gilbert Burns, and he said, he was losing a step, but then he went into that Nate Diaz fight, and he looked respectfully, he looked good on boxing. But Tyron Woodley, yeah, he just taking losses, but, he talks a good game, you know what I mean? I feel like, he could do something. So, Dana White, what are we doing here, man? The UFC had limited stars right now. The stars that we supposed to be like, okay, yes, what's up? No, we look right now at the moment. Just put them in there, man. Put them in there with a young dude. Let's see what they do, man. Imagine Jorge Masvidal versus Hamza, some of these young dudes that taking. Nah, bro, it's gonna be embarrassing, but I still watch it though. You know what I mean? Tyron Woodley, he got all the muscles. His physique is on point, but he can't win a fight. I'd rather see them than the Cowboy Cerrone any day, man. I'm just saying. Are we picking and choosing? Is there favoritism over here? Or is Dana White mad that these two fighters went to boxing and want to come back to the UFC? My thing is this, man. At the end of the day, if you're gonna retire, stay retired, man. Enjoy your time off, man. That's what it comes down to. And y'all let me know, man. Y'all excited that Cowboy Cerrone, is back in the UFC? I'm not. It is what it is, man. Y'all do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Si te gusta lo que mira, press like. Share this video on all your social media platforms. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'm always interacting with me. Hand at the side. Hit the notification bell to get notified. Visit the website, r2drec.com. And always remember, have peace in your heart, have faith, and never give up. All right. 1. What's good? What's good? This is Stico. Hey, do me a favor, man. Somewhere on here, you get a chance to check out my other channel. I release all my music there. We have a lot of music coming out this year. Y'all definitely don't want to miss out. Do me a favor as well. Check out the website, r2drec.com. Purchase your merchandise. Let's keep this moving going. Thank you for all the love and support, and thank you for being patient with me. Hey, let's get it this year. All right. 1.